What if I told you that your next master's or PhD could cost absolutely nothing? I mean, zero. Well, on that note, I welcome you to Opportunity Radio TV on TVWest. My name is Daniel Owoyemi. I'm mighty glad to be here. On this episode, we're unpacking how ordinary Nigerians are taking advantage of opportunities out there. Opportunity Radio TV will connect you to life-changing opportunities. But before I really get into details and unveil who my guest is, so we can get into the depth of this, let's go for this breather. We'll be back after this time out. Stay with us. All right, welcome back. You're still on to TVWest, and this is Opportunity Radio TV. Before we went on that break, I told you we're going to be unpacking how Nigerians go into full scholarship. What are the opportunities available for them? And I'm being joined this moment by an amazing one who is going to be helping us to unpack this. Good morning, Mrs. Olajumoke Makunyola, representing Study Across Globe.
Good morning, sir.
Glad to have you on Opportunity Radio TV.
Same here, sir.
So let's look at this. Opportunities for Nigerians abound, but not many people are looking at full scholarship. So you want to ask, many Nigerians believe that this is actually impossible. Is it true to have full scholarship, at zero cost?
Yes, it is. It's very much possible. In sense that we have some partners or body that actually help students or as a nation to actually make the whole study easy. If at all you don't have the financial means, you don't have, but so far you are very intellectually sound, you have much opportunity there, because those people actually look at some categories of things to work with before issuing out a scholarship. And we have a scholarship body that actually help students per se to make it very much easier to achieve your dream in other countries.
So is there anything as full scholarship?
Yes.
So, but some you hear scholarship and they don't give you full. Is this still scholarship?
Yes, it's still scholarship.
What do you call that?
Partial scholarship, and we have full scholarship.
Okay, so who pays for this scholarship? You go to school, you don't pay anything. Who pays for that? They say there's nothing free anywhere, even in Freetown. So how come there are towns something is free? Who pays? Okay,
so we have some bodies that actually helps. They take care of that. That's the government part of the whole scholarship. Bodies of NNPC, Chevrons. We have other people that actually helps with the whole full scholarship part. We have the Irish government that actually, help students with the whole full scholarship funded.
So you want to ask which countries offer the best of the scholarship? We have scholarship in Nigeria, but which countries globally offer this scholarship?
Like I said, Irish government actually offers full scholarship. We also have what's it called, Chevron, that helps students to, so far you are willing, like I said earlier, so far you are willing to take all this whole process. So we have people that are willing to do everything like that, and the bodies of Chevron, NNPC, Irish, and some of the schools in UK to actually give what's it called, tuition deposit scholarship. That is it.
Okay, now let's try to get into details now.
Okay.
So when you talk about scholarship, like when do applications really begin? This is July now.
Yeah, this is July.
Has application started, or which period? Is it summer, winter? Which period?
Okay, so the major process for intake is September. That's the major. We have June. We have January. Some schools have May, June, and majorly September. But the major one is September, that we have mass people going to study. So for that, for majorly the scholarship part is going to be for September intake.
Okay, you want to share with us maybe names of some of those scholarships that will be available in September?
Okay, so for the scholarships that is going to be available in September, we have the the Chevron, we have the NNPC, we have this Irish government too.
Okay.
They also give full scholarship to students that are willing.
So interested people should start looking out for
September.
They
should start looking out for September to apply. So they will definitely apply before September because they are working towards September intake. So we're looking at the likes of May, April. So the scholarship should be ahead of the September intake.
So when you say scholarship, what are the reviewers? What are they looking out for? Because we're still going to be looking at details, but just mention one or two things that they are looking out for.
Okay.
Thousands of people are applying from different parts of the world.
So when we are talking about full scholarship, we're talking about how responsible is the person going to be to handle the whole process, because they are doing the person a big favor, huge favor. You have the willingness to actually study, but the means are not there. You understand? So this body is actually, they are looking forward to someone that is intellectually sound, someone who is very, very brilliant. You understand? Whereby your financial status is actually low. You cannot give full funded scholarship to someone that has it.
But talk to
me.
The
value is not going to be there.
Why do some people? I just want to put myself in the shoes of someone who is watching and is wondering, oh, I've applied several times. So what made people? What makes people get rejected? Why are some people rejected?
Okay, so like you said, there are thousands of people that are going to apply. different qualification, different things they've actually put in it. So they look into few things. How responsible is this person? I mean, we attended universities. Are you committed? Do you have maybe a particular club you join or something that makes you responsible? Do you do community service?
So even activities such as extracurricular
Yeah,
activities
it's actually,
factors.
yes, it's a factor.
But for someone who did all of these things, I mean, submitted the CVs, the personal statements, and they still got a no, what could be that thing that they may not pay attention to that may be getting them disqualified?
Like I actually said earlier, we have 1001 different qualifications, different, so there will be a particular thing these people are looking into. Like I said, extracurricular activities, intellectually sound, and if the person does not have the means but is willing to learn.
Fantastic. So does it matter whether you graduate with 2-2? Can you still get scholarship?
Okay, so most of the scholarships they do with 2-1.
2-1.
Yes,
okay.
that's what I'm saying. You have to be I'm not saying 2-2 is actually not good or third class. No, I'm saying that we have thousands of people doing into this. We have thousands of applicants. So we have first class, we have 2-1, we have 2-2. So definitely they want to pick out the outstanding ones. I'm not saying 2-2 is not outstanding. I'm not saying third class. But with the whole competition thing, I feel from first class to 1. And we have that of what's it called, third class, second class, lower, that can also apply to. That's the partial scholarship with the school. So most of the schools actually help students, international students, to reduce the tuition. You know, let's assume you have a particular tuition fee of maybe 21,000 and you're giving a discount of 5,005 or probably 7,000. It's something. You understand? But we're looking at full funded scholarship whereby you don't need to pay tuition fee, you don't need to do living expense, your health fee, everything is going to be taken care of. So I mean, it's a world of competition.
Well, you have been in this terrain for quite a number of years. That's your brand. So you'd like to share with us, have you seen anyone who has gone through this, or have you seen anyone through the process of application for full scholarship and the person came out with yes? Have you seen such?
Yes.
Oh, tell us about
okay, so in my agency, that was last year September, Study Across Globe, we have one of our students that applied to University of Austin, located in Birmingham City. So we have that person last year September. The person actually got full funded scholarship from the university.
100%.
Yes, 100%.
And you took the person through the whole application
We actually took the person through the whole application process and everything. So we have thousands of people that actually applied.
Can you let us into something spectacular that you do when it comes to applying that? Of course, I mean, for that person now that made the person get a yes. I mean, something spectacular.
Okay, so the person applied very early.
Early application, right?
Yes, it matters a lot.
Matters a lot.
Yes, person applied very early, and the person actually put the whole process, did the CV, did everything, the extracurricular, whatever she was doing, into the community service she was doing, and then she actually attached everything. So it's
More
not like
proofs,
she,
right?
yes, it's not like she lied or anything. Everything was genuine, and she had a good result.
Okay. Well, in case you're just joining us, you're still on to Opportunity Radio TV, reaching you from TVWest. And I've been speaking with my guest, none other than Mrs. Olajumoke Makonjola, joining us from Study Across Globe. We'll go for a break now, and when we return, the team may get bigger than this. Do not be surprised. We're just unpacking opportunities, particularly as Nigerians leave this money on table, full scholarship for study abroad. We'll be back after this time. I'll stay. Welcome back. You're still on to TV West, and this is Opportunity Radio TV, and we have been looking at opportunities abound in applying for full scholarship. My guest has been Miss Olajumoke Makojola, and this time around we're having the larger team as King David joins us. Hello, King David. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
You're sitting like you are the king now, right? So you come and take. All right. So
Good afternoon.
you're welcome. So Mr. Olajumoke has done a bit of this, so we just want to take it a little higher now. We want to look at the toolbox of applying for full scholarship. What are the things that should be in that toolbox? Some get yes, some get no. But for those who get yes, which we are aware that you've been part of, so what are those things? For instance, which country should one target? Which country offers more scholarship?
Okay. In terms of countries that offer more scholarship, I don't think we'd be placing overemphasis on just one country, but countries like the UK offer scholarship, the US, Germany, Australia. There are so many countries that offer a whole lot or a wider range of scholarships. So we cannot just streamline it down to a particular country.
That makes it even more interesting.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can cast your nets
Yes,
for as wide
yes,
as you
yes.
can.
You can explore.
Okay, so what are the courses? Is it STEM courses? Is it social science? What are the courses that offer more that people can really leverage on?
Well, I think that at the larger scale of it, there are some scholarship that are course specific. Like the scholarship was designed to attend to a particular industry within a particular economy.
Okay.
So there are so many, like when you talk about the NMPC scholarship, for example, we already know where it is channeled towards, and some scholarship are also channeled. It's just depending on, I feel like at the core of it, it's depending on the aspect of the economy that body of scholarship has decided to attend to.
Absolutely.
So that's why we do not have any particular scholarship that is designed solely for you. You just need to typically explore. When the scholarship come out, you tend to see the range of courses that it has been designed to attend to, and if it does suit your checklist, you can put in application.
Okay. You shared a success story the other time, and it gladdens heart to hear that you were part of such from A to Z.
Yeah.
But it's important to also ask, for some of these scholarship people do interview, right? So is it for all of them to do interview? Or some are interview phobia. I mean, interview phobic. They hear of interview, they're afraid, they want to go, they apply for visa, they say interview, they're afraid. So is it all of this scholarship application that people have to appear for interview?
Yeah, but mostly you have to take an exam. Like I said, for them to streamline or sieve some, some entries, yes. So they need to, out of thousands or millions of people that is going to apply, definitely they'll write an exam. So after the exam, some people will pass, and it's beyond whatever you've budgeted for. So I feel your interview is going to, sieve some other people. Yes.
So I'll come back to you, King David. Like when you do your CV now, let's look at the toolbox. I want us to unpack the toolbox now. Your CV, what should your CV look like when you're applying for, for sponsorship, for scholarship? What should your CV look like?
Okay, for the CV is meant to be a document that exposes intricate details about you, starting from who you are, your a detailed assessment of who you are, what you believe in, your values, and what you stand for. Then after that, they want to see your educational qualifications. They want to see the level you've gotten to academically. Of course, you need to also be detailed in your CV, because you're applying for a scholarship, you're in competition against so many people, probably in competition against the world. So you would want to place yourself at and at the core of it is the fact that we tailor our CVs to suit the opportunities we want to apply for. So you need to tailor your CV to suit the opportunity you're planning to apply for. So you would want to place in academic qualifications that are typically relevant to that opportunity. And after that, there is also the experience range. There are some scholarship programs and there are some courses that does require you to have particular real life experiences in some particular field, and you would need to, of course, highlight that significantly with details on your achievement within those roles, as that when you help them. So tailoring your CV to suit, you know, what you have applied for places you at a better advantage to getting the scholarship, because what they want to see more is they want to see details, very, very, you know, strong details about you as a person.
Okay, now, CV is just one out of many things that should be in that toolbox for application. So what are those other things? Like, I want to apply for full scholarship now. What are the things that the document, the credentials, the things that
Okay, just like you said, the CV is just one out of many. There is the academic, you know, certifications, your transcript, the WAEC, and some other academic qualifications you would want to add up to it. There is the personal statement.
What is that personal statement? It's like there is your personal statement. What is personal statement?
The personal statement.
Let me be realistic.
Okay.
The first time I had personal statement, in fact, they didn't call it personal statement. They call it PS.
Okay.
And in my campus, they used to call PS permanent site. So I was thinking, what does permanent site have to do with?
Some people call it statement of purpose.
Statement of purpose,
Yeah.
SOP. I thought it was song of praise. So, personal statement. What is it all about? What is it?
Okay, just like the name does imply, it is called personal. So
It's
it
just a
means
statement.
It's not just a statement.
Like when you go to police station, they say right statement. That statement is just not one statement.
Even the statement within the Nigerian country is more than a statement.
Okay.
Okay, so just like it states, it's a personal statement. It means that it has to do about who you are, what you represent, and why you are a viable investment for that scholarship. They want to see that there. And that means that to a large extent, you must have done your research. You must have researched about the scholarship program, what the program is all about, what benefit is included, and what results they want to see after you've undergone the scholarship.
Wow.
And so all of these details is what would help you and guide you and inform you about what to put in your personal statement. But at the core of your personal statement is they want to see who you are, they want to see your future ambitions, they want to see prospect, you know, your future prospect. So your personal statement, like I said, is personal. It gives details about who you are, what you represent, and before you actually jump to write your personal statement, you need to make a very detailed research about what you're writing your personal statement for.
Yeah.
Oh, impressive. In case you're just joining us, you're still onto the program, which is Opportunity Radio TV, and we have been looking at how Nigerians can leverage on full scholarship, and we have been joined by people who have hands-on experience taking people through how they apply for scholarship and they got a yes. So we'll be right back after this time out, but in a moment, if you have interest in applying for something of this nature, I think you should wait for the next segment, which I'll be unpacking some other interesting approaches to this. We'll be back after this time out. Stay with us. All right, welcome back. You're still on to Opportunity Radio TV, reaching you live and direct, reaching you from TVWest. So I'm being joined, as usual, by the representatives from Study Across Globe, Mrs. Olajumoke Makonjola and King David. So just some rapid questions that I'm just going to be asking you. Number one is, the biggest mistake Nigeria makes is what on full scholarship application? With you, Mr. Olajumoke, the biggest mistake Nigeria makes?
The biggest mistake Nigeria makes when it comes to full scholarship is the fact that I feel they've actually, you don't know what, they know what they want, but they actually don't know what it all entails. They don't know the documents you get. So
okay, that's the biggest mistake they make when it comes to scholarship application.
The non-awareness, they are not aware of what the scholarship entails is all about. You just hear scholarship like.
Okay, I'll come to King David. If I had 200,000, can that take me to putting things together to apply for full scholarship as a Nigerian?
Well, I would say no. And the reason why I would say no is because scholarship are different from each other. There is need-based scholarship and there is merit-based scholarship. They're different from each other. The needs-based scholarship requires quite some. And even before we even dive into the difference between this,
okay, he said no. I just want to get a yes or no. Okay.
No.
Okay, I'll come to me. So okay. The easiest country to target is what?
The easiest country to target based on scholarship, right?
Yes.
Okay, like David has said earlier, we have different countries.
So there's no easiest country to
target. Like everything, you know, you have your merit, you have your dismerit. So we have some factors to put into it.
So does not exist. There's no easiest country.
We have. I will not. Don't put me on that spot, please. What I'm saying is, we have some conditions that actually merit it. So I will not want us to use easiest.
Okay.
So it's just.
Okay. Since there is no easiest, the hardest country to target is which? King David.
The hardest countries to target
based on scholarship.
Yes. I don't think there is an hard country to target. I just feel like you need to have a merit.
Okay. So what should applicants stop doing and what should applicants start doing? What should applicants start doing?
They should connect to the right source when it comes to the scholarship base.
So what should applicants stop doing?
They should stop just dreaming and start putting together the right documents necessary for the applications.
All right, I think on that note, we have been able to touch on vital areas of what it requires for you to apply for full scholarship. I've been joined by very amazing people from Study Across Globe. That is Mrs. Olajumoke Makonjola. Thank you so much for coming to Opportunity Radio TV. I hope next time we'll invite you. You'll be more than willing to join us. And also by King David, the IT of Study Across Globe. Thank you so much for coming to Opportunity Radio TV. Until next edition of Opportunity Radio TV, I remain yours sincerely, Daniel Oweyemi. Ensure that when you see opportunities, you grab it not only with one hand, with two hands. Because the major difference between the rich and the poor is just about the opportunities that they hear of and they take advantage of timely. Thank you so much, executive producer and everyone behind the camera, and we hope that next time you will join us. Thank you and keep watching TV West. Have a great day. Bye.